Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Helen.
Hi.
This is my new bestie.
Hi.
And Rumi. Dang bitch, taking over my channel already? Shit. We decided that we're gonna start a new segment, pretty much giving advice because we feel like we have some good tips for y'all. The video is gonna be called Lies Men Tell or something along those lines, because we wanted to give you guys information on how to be strong through this type of situation.
Exactly.
So,
and men lie all the time.
I wanted to just kind of brief you guys on my situation because I keep saying I'm going to say something about it, but I haven't. Me and him is not together no more. He cheated. That's it. You welcome. Now you know. Don't let nobody treat you the way you're not supposed to be treated. Because the thing about me is that I allowed him to do it, and I came back to him because I was listening to what other people were telling me, like, oh, he's a good guy, maybe he just slipped up. No, fuck that. I didn't slip up. You can't slip up. We're gonna move on to our key points on how you can minimize heartbreak.
I just want to say it starts with self-respect. First of all, you need to respect yourself to not let a man take advantage of you and treat you the way that you want to be treated. Just first off saying that. If you respect yourself, he will treat you with the respect you deserve. So ladies, don't lower your standards. Don't settle for less. Like, keep looking. Keep your standards high. Keep
close that pussy.
Don't
close
bust
that
it.
pussy.
Popping it. No, busting it. Let's just keep it closed and nice.
I think about closing your pussy, right?
Okay,
the thing
okay.
is, give us a double standard where guys can be horny and women cannot be horny. So if you're horny and you have a booty call and you have that nigga just because he's a booty call, maybe he has a good, you know, good little thing.
And that's cool because you guys know your booty call. Like, you know he's not your man.
And
like,
you don't have any emotions for him. I feel like whenever you have a booty call, don't have emotions for this guy. Don't. Like, if this guy is the guy who you smash every night because you need something, because you're horny, then don't fucking cuddle with him and don't kiss him. Call him over, be like, hey, I need some. And then get some, and then be like, nigga, do sleep. Because that's what they do to us. So you can't, like, pretty much we just need to give ourselves the same mentality that men have for us right now. We just have to take that same mentality on. And I feel like we will be less heartbroken.
Usually guys are the first one in a relationship to be like, oh, I like you, like, I really like you, this and this. I want to be exclusive.
Sometimes they'll say love. Sometimes they'll say love. It don't mean shit.
And they're always the first one, ladies. Obviously, we don't want to say that shit first, so they'll say it first. So they'll be the ones saying it to us. And then in our head, we're like, okay, I like him too, but I want him to say it first, or I didn't know how I felt, but now that he said it, I know I like him too. So you say you like him. Bam, you fucked up.
You fuck. If you say, oh, I love you too, then he's like, winning, about to get them drawers. A guy will tell you he wants to marry you to get the drawers, okay? Don't give him the drawers, okay? Don't let him have them. It's private. Stop being so clingy. Like, I wrote down right here, whenever you want to do some clingy shit to a guy, like if you want to be like, oh, I miss you. Whenever you want to do some shit like that, text somebody else. Text your homegirl.
Exactly.
Text your mom. Be like, hey mom, what's up? You know, start talking to them, or call your mom on the phone, you know, instead of saying, oh, I miss you, oh, what are you doing? Like, don't fucking give him that attention, because that's what he's looking for, especially after you guys have been like intimate or something. After you're intimate with a guy, they expect you to be expecting them, so don't expect them.
They expect you to be clingy.
So don't be clingy. Don't do that, because then they're like, this bitch is fucking annoying. Yeah. Instead, make them feel like they're annoying. Like, they'll text you like, hey, what are you doing? Haven't heard from you ever since the last time I saw you. And just be like, oh, I've been busy. Give them like a week or so, or a week or two, before you finally start talking back to them after it. You know what I mean? That way they'll be like, damn, she really don't give a fuck about me. Or damn, my dick game must have not been strong compared to the other niggas she messed with.
They always have to fight for your attention. Don't think just because you gave it up to them, or just because y'all went on this beautiful date, that his attention or your attention is all his. Like, you have to space it out. Like, don't give him all your attention, girls. That way he thinks he won, and you don't want him to think he won because he didn't fucking win yet. So.
Not all men are horrible men.
Yeah.
Not all men are bad, and usually the men that are bad, either like there's something wrong in their life, whether if they've gone through heartbreak before and men don't know how to deal with it, or if like
this is just what they're used to.
It's what they're used to. They've seen their parents acting like that or something like that. You know what I mean? So, but not all men are like that. But the thing is, I still feel like all men should be put through the test, because you can't tell if all men are like that until you put them through the test, because they will tell you anything to get in your dream. They will
anything. They will say, I still like you after we do this. We'll still be friends. Like, don't make this think like just because we have sex I won't want to talk to you. Nope, they're just saying that to get.
They will say when I say anything, what are the top 5 things that men will do for sex? Fucking kill was on there. Lie, cry was on there. Like fucking.
They will kill, nigga. They will kill. There you go. That was your first.
They will kill.
Clue.
Yeah, so that's how you know how powerful your vagina is.
Pussy power.
Pussy power. That's your. You hold power in your vagina. Like you're winning right now.
Use it wisely, because he will do anything. It seems like he's talking to you, ladies, but really he's talking to your vagina. So use that to your advantage.
He's doing a whole bunch of sweet shit for you, like at the beginning, you know, buying you stuff, taking you places, doing all these things for you. Fucking draw that shit out as far as you can and just like, nigga, text him like, what we doing today? Like, where you taking me today, nigga?
Like,
where
day 1 was nice, but what about day 2?
Like, use it to your advantage. I made up this thing called pussy brokers, right? So pretty much it's like your pussy is an investment, right? Let a nigga invest in your pussy, and when you think that he's invested enough, and make sure you got high standards. Don't say, oh, he gave me some flowers, so that's enough investment. No, bitch. Fucking, he gave you a car, maybe. Maybe, if you a little bit higher standard than that, maybe he bought you a house. Then you invested in a pussy, so you like, shit, this is mine. This is mine. So even if this nigga leave, I got this and this. Nigga, deuces.
Don't let him slack off.
Like, nigga, the first date, you opened up all my doors. The second date, you fucking popped the boop boop.
I think it's good to keep your options open, lady. Don't think just because you've been dating a guy for like a week or 2 and you already have strong feelings, you like him, all this stuff, still keep your options open, because you don't know that. Honestly, every guy puts up a front. That first date, that first whatever, that's not really him talking. He's just trying to impress you, do all this shit to make you think he likes you. Just keep your options open. Have your little side bitches, you know, whatever you got, but keep them open.
And tell him up front, like, you're not the only guy I'm talking to. And at the end of the day, if the guy is not gonna chase after you, either he has low self-esteem and he's afraid he's gonna lose, or he doesn't like you that much, and that just cancels that nigga out. Like, exactly. you can't like somebody more than he likes you.
He's proving to you he doesn't respect you and like you the way that you do, so why would you both
exactly you can't do that. If you give a guy more like than he has for you, even if he tells you he loves you and you're like, well, I only like you, he's lying. He's not really serious about loving you. How you'll find out that he loves you or cares for you a lot is the way that he acts, his actions. He has to fucking, like I said, he has to invest. A guy will invest his whole life to get a girl that he wants to keep for his whole life. You understand? They don't play when it comes to love. If they love you, men are more emotional than women. And that's just why they act the way they act.
Exactly.
So if you guys want to have a guy who loves you unconditionally, you have to look at the things he does. And honestly, at the end of the day, it could still wear off. He could love you so much right now and do so many things for you, and then after a while he realizes that you have BO, or he realizes that, you know what I mean, and it can kind of wear off. But at the end of the day, you need to know at the beginning, up front, how much he loves for you. You know how much love he has for you, the things he does for you. He'll call you all day long. He'll text you every time. He's always thinking about you. If he really cares about you a lot, he's always thinking about you, and he'll let you know that, so that way you know, oh, he's thinking about me. You know what I mean? Tell him up front, like, I'm not only talking to you. I'm talking to a few guys because I'm trying to find a guy that I like. And some guys will be like, oh, really? So that means game is on. Some guys will play with you or play you just so that they can get, just so they can win. Exactly. Because, oh, you said you're talking to so many guys. Well, now you're only talking to me, so I won. And then they'll stop. You know what I mean? So never close those options off. That's what I'm saying. Have you ever seen that meme where it's like, I dropped all my hoes for him, and then he started acting up, so I had to pick them hoes right back up.
Everything begins with self-respect. If you don't respect yourself, there's no way a guy is going to respect you. I think I make up excuses for guys a lot. That's my problem. Like, a guy will text me, and I'll text him back. We're texting, and I'll text him something, and he won't text me back, and I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's okay, girl.
He probably busy.
Yeah, he's busy. Or he'll say he'll call me. He won't call me. I'll be like,
he probably fell
asleep. He fell asleep. Like, girl, it's all good. But it's like, when you do that, you lower your standards, because you need a guy who is going to call you, who's going to text you, who, if he has time, if he says he cares for you, he will make time. Don't fall for that, oh, I fell asleep, oh, I had this, like, he will make time to call you, to text you, because honestly, it's a couple minutes of his day. Like, if he doesn't have that for you, then he doesn't have shit for you.
And if he can't communicate with you, you don't want that in a spouse anyways. If you're actually dating, looking for a spouse, and not looking for just a cuddy buddy, he has to have good communication skills.
Exactly.
Because if he doesn't, then it's like, where is this going, nigga? Like, where is this going? It's not going anywhere. And
Exactly.
so, like how she said, when a guy texts you or doesn't respond to your text message or doesn't call you, don't call him.
Exactly.
You said you were going to call me.
You're tempted to, but don't.
Exactly. You said you were going to call me in an hour. You didn't call me in an hour. You're not hearing from me all tomorrow. I'm not going to ask you. Don't bring it up. I'm not going to ask you, oh, why didn't you text me? Why didn't you call me last night? Why didn't you text me last night? That's what he wants. They make you feel
like
so
you're the only girl
special.
for them.
I don't talk to nobody. See, those
Like,
things
they
he'll tell
love you.
I don't want to talk to anybody else. Like, I'm only here for you. Like, honestly, I just want to dedicate my whole time and everything to you. Like, I'm really interested
They'll say they want to be exclusive, and really, you're the one being exclusive, and they're probably not.
Exactly.
They're telling these females.
Exactly.
But they're saying, but I want us to be exclusive. So, of course, as females, we take that to heart. And we're like, oh, okay, they love us. Like, I'm really going to be exclusive. Like, just talk to him. Whereas, how do you know he's being exclusive? What if he's talking to all these females and you're the one looking stupid, just stuck on your phone waiting for him to text or call you, whereas he's with another
Never
girl?
do that shit. Never. If you
Unless you're boyfriend, girlfriend, then yes.
Exactly.
But besides that, no.
Even when you're boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, but as long as you're not cheating on him, you can keep guys around. At the end of the day, keep guys around, because if he fucks up, they waited. You know what I mean? And that's low-key, I wasn't keeping guys around with my last relationship. So when I got out of my relationship, I was fucking like,
Who do
I talk to? Wait, am I supposed to? The reason why I felt like I was able to recover is once I posted on my Instagram, like, oh, a bitch is single. And I was so afraid to post that for a long time, because for some reason in my stupid brain, I thought like, oh, it might work. We might get back together. So let me not delete these pictures. Let me not take an initiative to post online that I'm single. Let me not do all these things to let people know, like, oh, I'm on the market again, because we can possibly rekindle this shit. No, don't do that shit. He played me, and I still came back to him, and he's the one who broke up with me. And how does that happen?
That's how they want you to act.
Exactly, and then and then you look stupid. You know what I mean? To the point where we had an argument after our relationship, and he was like, okay, but I'm the one who cheated on you, and you still came back to me. Do you know how disrespectful that is? And that's when I was like, nigga, things have got to change, okay? Things have got to change. So that's never happening again. Nigga, you want to act out? Act out. Deuces. What? Deuces. When you meet a guy, usually meet him when you're all done up, right? You meet him like your hair's done, your makeup's done, like your outfit is on point and stuff like that. When you start talking to him and he can tell that you like him, he'll start saying things like, oh, I like you better natural with your natural hair. I like you better with no makeup on. I like you better when you're like just chilling with your sweatpants on. Like, exactly. They'll say stuff like that because they don't want other guys to look at you. At the end of the day, let's be honest. Like that song, If They Ain't Looking, I Don't Want It. That's the truth. That's the truth. If they ain't looking at you, he don't want you. So at the end of the day, that's just giving him, like, it's like a mental thing for them. It's like, oh, these niggas ain't looking at my girl, so I don't have to worry about nothing. But I can look at all these other bitches that got their fucking hair done, their makeup done, fucking outfit on fleek. Make sure you always look good, look bomb as fuck, so that way he don't have to look at nobody else. Like, who you looking at, nigga, when I am right here? And if you still looking around when I look beat as fuck and I'm bomb as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, we is not meant for each other. If you meet him with makeup on and your hair did or straightened, and he says, like, I don't like you when your hair is curly. Nigga, bitch, what?
Who is you?
It ain't about you. It's about when I look in the mirror, do I be like, damn, bitch? If you say, oh, I want a guy who's 6'1", I want a guy who smells good, I want a guy who has a big dick, you know what I'm saying? If these are your standards, stick to them. Even if that means you need to grope on them a little bit when you're on your date. Like, touch them a little, like, oh, what's that?
Oh, my hand just kind of went by itself.
And it's still there. You just make sure you stick to your standards. If you lower them, then it's a hot mess. Like, and be yourself. That's another thing we noticed. We realized now recently.
Yeah,
like we're
from the get-go, just be yourself.
We're really goofy, as you can see. We're goofy people. I made a mistake when I was talking to somebody, and I was just like kind of being mellow, you know, being like, because I have two sides. I have a professional side and I have my regular side, my goofy side. And in a relationship, you can't be professional all the time. You can't, because then you're stuck in situations where you're like, should I tell him this? No, that's not professional. You know what I mean? Like, and you're thinking you're mixing professional and romance, and it's like it doesn't work because you get everything like mixed up and confused. So don't make that mistake where you're not yourself and you're too stuck up almost, because then it's like the person's looking at you like, bitch, you're fake. Like, you're
not being genuine, and like you never want to hide who you are. Like, filter your words in front of someone you're talking to or dating. Like, then you're not being yourself. And don't be afraid to be alone. Like, even if you do have high standards and all these things, and that means you might not have a man at the moment just because no one can fulfill your standards, don't think like, okay, don't get into like that mode. Okay, now I'm gonna settle because I'm alone and I don't want to be alone. Like, it's okay to be alone. Like,
get you some bitch friends, get you some girlfriends.
You know, exactly.
And like when I say get you some girlfriends, like get you some friends who are fucking there for you, who would do anything for you, like who got your back. Who, when you go to the grocery store and you pay for the groceries, she's like trying to fight you to pay for the groceries.
Dude, she sprung this up on me. She was like already having her card out. And I was like, get some shit. Like, she's a
but that's
fake ass bitch.
Fake for paying for the groceries. Get you a good friend, like someone that you can trust and you can leave your money around. You know, like someone that you know, like you can leave your nigga around.
Exactly.
You
they
know,
would do the same shit you would do for them, they would do for you in a heartbeat. That's the kind of friend you need.
And sometimes you need to do these same tasks, these little tricks that we told you in this video. Sometimes you need to do that on your homegirls, because these bitches ain't shit either. These hoes ain't loyal. All these side bitches, you know, side bitches could be your best friend. Your best friend could be your man's side bitch. So just be careful. There's signs. You could check for those signs. Easy. Like, when your man is around, look at how she looks at him.
Right.
And you see them fucking looking at each other, be like,
little cut eyes, like,
or fucking giggles and shit. I'll be like, bitch, why you giggling? Why you giggling, bitch? Why you giggling?
I'm about to drink some shit too, girl. Is it drinking time right now?
Why you drinking like that though?
Drinking like what? To be honest, I don't even care for guys no more. So whenever I look at a guy, I literally just see walking dicks everywhere, and that just reminds me, like, they're like, it sounds bad, but it's like they're all the same. So why am I getting caught up when it's like all they are dicks? Like, literally dicks. So don't get caught up.
They're dicks, like, and they're dicks. Like, honestly, they look at us like we're just pussies. You look at them like they're just dicks. Like, nigga, only thing I can use you for right now, if you don't got money or if you're not investing in me, nigga. Look, you can invest in a girl mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. There's different ways to invest into a girl. But if he's not investing in you in any of these aspects or all of them, then nigga, you're just a walking penis. Exactly. And the only thing I can use you for is to satisfy my vagina.
If you're doing nothing for me, then there's no point of having you in my life. Like,
what are you helping me do anything?
Exactly.
Are you motivating me? Are you like pushing me to lose weight? Are you pushing me to be smarter, to go to class? No. So nigga, bye. You not pushing me to buy a fucking house either, so nigga, kiss my ass. Got a little personal there. Okay, so we've got to go. We only got 56 seconds left of recording time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We want you guys to leave comments down below asking us if we can get a good 20 questions, then we'll do another video. So the video isn't going to be like weekly or anything. It's going to be like based on how many good questions we get. Okay? Are you ready?
If you want advice, anything. Just
okay, this is my outro. We get super abusive, right?
Bitch, I fucking hate you.
Nigga, give me a kiss, cuz. Give me a motherfucking kiss, I said.
Give me a kiss, cuz.
Don't give her a kiss. You mine. Y'all mine.
But you love me too, so it's okay.
Let's